That felt good. Let me just start this video off by saying that felt good. That felt weird. That just felt surreal because I wasn't expecting it. I know that City is capable of doing that to any team in this world. But Liverpool, 4-0. 4-0. The first match after clinching the title. Maybe some of these guys were punch drunk. Maybe they were hungover from celebrations. Maybe it has to be. What other explanation can they give? Look at how they played against Palace. A 4-0 thrashing against Palace. Only to come and get a 4-0 beating against City, who have lost 8 games this season in the Premier League. Like, come on. This is unreal. This is unreal. This is unreal. And it's a small victory this season for Man City. Seriously. And we show everyone, we have shown everyone that we are still one of the elite teams in England. Well, everybody knows that. And in Europe, where we can still win the Champions League title too. It's been a disastrous Premier League season when compared in contrast to what Liverpool has done. Seriously. But in comparison to the other teams, like the other 18 of them, we know we are better than those teams. You know what I mean? Liverpool are the only problem. They're the only problem. And this 4-0 win have shown us all that next season is going to be a special one. It's going to be a spectacle to behold. One that I'm definitely looking forward to witness. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We had a pandemic in 2020. We're still in 2020. And anything could happen. So fingers crossed that the 2020-21 season is a good one. And everything goes smoothly. But what a win, man. What a win. What a win. What a win. And Liverpool have to blame themselves for this win. We all know that City were going to come with this kind of football. They were going to come with this kind of football. They were going to play hard. They were going to press when they lose the ball. And they were going to take the game to Liverpool. And we know that Liverpool are going to match City's intensity, whatever they brought it to them. But they failed to do it today. Liverpool had numerous chances. I think City had 13 shots at goal. They scored 4. Liverpool had 11 shots, 3 on target. They scored none. And they had some very, very good chances too. Very good chances. Liverpool's front three, the front three were very, very off their pace today. Very, very off their pace. You know what I'm saying? Sadio Mane, man. Sadio Mane on the regular would put those balls away. He would put those balls away. And I don't understand what was going on with Sadio Mane today. Don't get me wrong. Look. Liverpool are champions. Liverpool are champions. They can't unwin the Premier League title. They have already won it. You have already crossed the finish line. This is just extra. You know what I'm saying? This is just extra formality. You got to finish these games. But Liverpool came out with a full strength 11 today, which shows that they meant business. They came out there with intent after City give him a guard of honor. They came out there with intent today and did not live up to expectations. It would have been the perfect platform for them to say, hey, we are champions and we're going to do the league double over City this season. But it did not happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Liverpool, they started the game well, didn't take their chances, and then Man City, oh man, they just had this, you know what I mean, fire in their eyes, this pep in their step, literally, this pep, Guardiola in their step. You know what I'm saying? And the way I saw De Bruyne playing, I knew something was on, you know what I mean? Sterling there, getting pulled down in the box by Joe Gomez, who I think had a horrible game. I'll talk about those the 11 for both teams just now. And he was manhandling. He was manhandling, literally manhandling Sterling. Sterling went down, which every striker has to do. You stay up for. And it was a really smart turn by Sterling. And Gomez still had his hands on him. De Bruyne stepped up, dispatched the penalty. You know what I'm saying? 1-0. 1-0. And then Sterling bagging a goal of his own. The first real goal against Liverpool. He did score before, Community Shield, but first real goal against his old club. And I did mention this in the build-up that it could be an advantage for Sterling that there were no fans in the stadium to actually boo him, no Liverpool fans. So 2-0, and then Foden with that brilliant goal as well, set up by De Bruyne. You know what I mean? De Bruyne is on fire, man. De Bruyne is simply on fire. Foden with the assist for the Sterling goal too. So these guys had a really, really good game. When the 11 was put out, I was like, oh man, I don't know. But now I know. Now I definitely know. And the fourth goal there came in the second half, where we could have scored 7 goals today. And don't tell me we couldn't have scored 7 goals. We could have probably scored 8. The amount of chances that City created, the clear-cut chances that Gabriel Jesus, that Raheem Sterling just barely tapped, Phil Foden barely tapped. And, you know, that fourth goal, Sterling, off-target shot, Oxlade-Chamberlain put it into his own net. And I think Oxlade-Chamberlain had a poor game. I think Oxlade-Chamberlain has been poor since the restart. Let me say that before I forget to mention that. 4-0, man. We were imperious today. We were imperious. We were devastating on the break, man. We won the ball back well, and we didn't give Liverpool any breathing space at all. And, you know what I mean, shout-outs to the guys, man. They came out and they played a really, really good game. Almost perfect. It wasn't perfect, but it was almost perfect. And I'll tell you why I think it wasn't a perfect performance. But we have been shown a glimpse into the future here, especially with Eric Garcia and Phil Foden being part of a 4-0 thrashing against the champions of England, who are on 86 points, man. We only have 66 points. Could you guys even believe that? We only have 66 points. And with 6 games to go, 18 maximum points, I want us to get 84 points. I want us to win everything that's left this season. I want us to finish in a respectable fashion this season. And losing against Chelsea last week was simply unacceptable. Unacceptable. You saw what happened to them against West Ham. You know what I'm saying? Unacceptable. Dropping points to Tottenham, losing to them as well. I think we did lose to them and drop. Unacceptable. You saw what happened to them against Sheffield. You know what I mean? Like, this is unacceptable. Losing twice to United, unacceptable. Unacceptable. They got beaten by Brighton this season, I think. You know what I'm saying? Losing twice to Wolves, unacceptable. We should have still been talking about a title race right about now. We should have been talking about a title race. We should have been talking about a title race. You know what I mean? And that's what pisses me off sometimes. But great game, City, man. Pep Guardiola, you got it right. You got it right today. Jurgen Klopp, your selection, great selection. You did what you had to do. But something was off. Something was off today. Something was off. I don't know if the Liverpool players were a bit complacent or they were just completely outplayed today by a very, very hungry-looking Man City team who are still very much alive in 2 competitions. In the FA Cup, we've played Arsenal, so that's basically 1 foot or maybe both feet in the finals. I'm just joking with that one, though. And we come up against Real Madrid, who ain't doing too bad right now in La Liga, you know. They ain't doing too bad. I could just put up my leg here right now and just chill and do this video, man. You know what I mean? You know, straight off the top, straight off the tippy top. But, guys, Real Madrid ain't doing too bad right now. We have them in the Champions League. We got to get past them. We have a lead. Hopefully we could do that. And hopefully we could finish our season strongly, winning the Champions League and winning the FA Cup. An FA Cup and a League Cup will do well. If we don't win the Champions League, that's fine. That is very fine. You know, but we have to rebuild and come hard again next season. Just to touch on the 11s played by both teams today. Pep Guardiola, Man City, the hosts. Let's start with us. different formation, I think, you know. Different formation. I think it was a 4-2-3-1 formation with Gundogan and Rodri holding. And, yo, let me wait till this plane pass. You know, I know we're flying high. But let me just let this plane breeze past a bit. You know what I mean? Let me let it breeze past a bit. I don't want it to interrupt what I'm saying right now, because what I'm saying right now is very, very important. I think Pep switched up his formation through a curveball at Liverpool. Klopp wasn't expecting this. And Klopp, look, you know what? I take that back. Klopp was expecting this, because Klopp has been praising City all the time. And even in yesterday's press conference, he mentioned Man City a lot of times. But sometimes I'm wondering, like, I was wondering, is this press conference about City or Liverpool? Because they ask about City so much. Jurgen Klopp mentioned City so much. And look, Pep did the damn thing. Ederson in goal. Player review as I go. Ederson in goal was brilliant, man. He made some great decisions today. Great decisions. To come off his line, put in those tackles, his distribution, his handling was really, really good. You know, he didn't spill nothing. You know what I mean? Just, he was sharp. Ederson was sharp. Ederson looked like Brazil's #1 today. He looked like Brazil's #1 today. Alisson did not. Definitely. Ederson was good. He was good. Passing around the ball, he was just sharp, man. He was just sharp. Eric Garcia coming back after that horrific injury he sustained in the first match against Arsenal when Ederson took him out. The aforementioned Ederson took him out. Garcia looked good. Garcia looked good. Garcia is one for the future. Garcia would be around next season. But we still need another centre back though. Stones gotta go. Otamendi gotta go. Definitely. Otamendi, I don't care. They gotta go. They gotta go. They gotta go. They ain't ready yet. They ain't ready yet. Aymeric Laporte, man, one of the best defenders in the Premier League. He looked like the best defender in the Premier League today, because Van Dijk surely did not look like that today. You know what I mean? So Laporte, brilliant, 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 brilliant today, man. The French international 2B. Could you guys believe he is still uncapped? Got called up, but was injured. He was brilliant. It's nice to have him around. Kyle Walker, man, he does not get the respect he deserves. Not an attacking threat, but defensively, he is one of the best right backs in world football today. Players don't get enough credit for their defensive work. They don't get enough credit. I know people praise Trent Alexander-Arnold so much, but why do they praise him so much? For his attacking prowess. And this ain't no Man City, Liverpool comparison thing. You know what I mean? I'm just stating obvious facts here. Kyle Walker was brilliant. Mendy, man. Mendy. Oh, my God. I've been giving this guy so much stick. So much stick lately. I'm not going to take it back. But Mendy, I don't know if he watched my videos or he watched the other people's videos that's been giving him so much stick. But, God damn, Mendy had a solid game today. Mendy, you couldn't even nutmeg the man. You couldn't pass the man today. You couldn't pass Mendy today. He was brilliant going forward, and his defensive work was solid. I'm going to give respect when respect is due, and the man deserves a lot of respect for his performances today. If only we could get this Mendy every single game, man. He's still trying to show us that he's still the man for the job. 50th game, by the way, in 3 seasons. Let's just mention that. Midfield, Rodri, I think, had a solid game. Solid game. Hard work in the midfield today. Gundogan, oh man, when I told you guys, I mentioned why we weren't perfect today. Gundogan wasn't his best giver with the ball so many times. So many times. And usually Liverpool would punish these things. They would punish these things, but they didn't today. Gundogan, poor game. One of the worst players on the pitch today. Worst players on the pitch today for City. Kevin De Bruyne, amazing, man. Amazing, amazing. This guy should win the PFA Player of the Season. I'm going to say that right now. When City won the league twice in a row, no Man City player won the PFA Player of the Year. So, tell me why, when Liverpool win their first Premier League title in 30 years, why should it be given to a Liverpool player and not a City player? You see the double standards here? You see the double standards? Kevin De Bruyne is my PFA Player of the Year. Earlier, I was thinking that Henderson deserves it, but I don't know. Right now, I don't know, man. I don't know. Kevin De Bruyne is the man, man. He's the man. To fight back so hard from injury and to, you know, have 17 assists, what, 11 goals now? Or 18, something like that. The man has been simply sublime. His best season ever. After that season he had for Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg didn't win the title though, so, you know, and we're not winning the title this season either, so whatever. But Kevin De Bruyne has been amazing. His passes, his touches, intelligence, his leadership. He's just been exquisite, man. He's just been exquisite. Sterling, what a game, man. He had a good game. A quiet start, but he grew into the match, picked up the goal, picked up the foul, involved in the Oxlade-Chamberlain own goal. He was just amazing, man. You know, and you got to give him props, man. You got to give him props for his maturity and his mental toughness in the match today against his old team. Phil Foden deserves all praises, man. 20 years old. David Silva's heir. And he's just been, oh, man. What more could I say? I think this is his 4th goal after restart. 4 goals. The man is coming of age. The man is coming of age. An assist and a goal, Phil Foden, man. Mwah. Brilliant, brilliant. David Silva, who? We're going to miss him, but Phil Foden, nice replacement, nice replacement. Gabriel Jesus, last player, poor game. No goal since the restart. Poor game. Keep working hard, Gabriel Jesus. Keep working hard. You need Jesus right now in your life because you ain't doing nothing, man. You ain't doing nothing. Poor game. Him and Gundogan, poor games. Otamendi came off the bench. We had got João Cancelo, Bernardo as well. And who else came off the bench for us today? Damn, I can't quite remember. Mahrez, he scored late, but there was a handball in the build-up and the goal did not count. And I think we did use one more player. So it was Otamendi, Cancelo, it was Mahrez, it was Bernardo, and I can't remember the other player. And I can't remember the other player. But let me not screw up the video by trying to remember who came on. Anyway, it's insignificant. Maybe we only use 4 subs. I can't remember right now. But Liverpool, man, poor performance, man. Poor performance. I know there's some players who you can't really say it was poor, like maybe Henderson. He didn't really have an off day too much because he's just did what he did. He does usually. He just does what he does. So he was probably the best player on the day for Liverpool. But let's start from the back. Alisson, man, he had to fetch it 4 times out the back of the net. Wasn't his best day at all. Got beaten at the near post there for that last Riyad Mahrez goal that didn't count. You know, so he had a poor day at the office. No fault of his, but his defense did not come to the party at all. They did not come to the party today. They didn't come to the party. Maybe they partied enough and they just didn't decide to, you know, they just decided not to come to this one. But Van Dijk, off day. Joe Gomez, horrible day. Taken off at halftime. I don't know if he got an injury, but he pulled down Sterling and he got nutmegged for the 2nd goal. He got nutmegged. The Sterling goal, Joe Gomez got nutmegged in the process. So when you're telling me, when people are trying to tell me that Joe Gomez is better than Emerick Laporte, oh my God. Oh man. Oh. Stop it. Gomez is Liverpool's backup centre-back. Gomez is Matip's understudy. When Matip isn't fit, Gomez comes in and plays alongside Van Dijk and looks good. I'm not saying he's not a good defender, but he is not world class. He has a long way to go. Trust me. You guys would say, hey man, Dominic Rich is kind of right there, you know. Robertson. Weird game, man. These guys wasn't effective at all, man. Trent Alexander-Arnold, a weird game, man. After what he did against Palace, these guys just had a weird game today, man. It's either they had a weird game or City were just the better team. They just outplayed them. Fabinho, though, he had a solid match. And when he went back into centre-back, he had a solid game. Blocked a shot or two, you know what I mean? I think Fabinho had a good game. Henderson had a good game as well. Wijnaldum had a poor match. Wijnaldum hasn't been good after restart at all. He hasn't been himself. Definitely haven't been himself. Go into the forwards. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing anybody? Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Henderson. Okay, I got everybody there. Mane, Salah, Firmino, poor game, man. Poor game. Firmino, poor game. Mane, poor game. Salah, who stayed on for the entire 90. He tried his hardest, but ineffective, man. Ineffective. This was not the Liverpool team that won the championship this season. They were not the Liverpool team that won the Club World Cup. They don't look. They look like the team that got beaten by Watford. Let me just say that too. You know what I'm saying? They look like that team. They look like that team that got spanked by Atletico Madrid twice. You know what I'm saying? So look, man. Subs. Nico Williams had a bright game. He's one for the future. Definitely we'll see more of him next season. Naby Keita came on. He looked okay. Oxlade-Chamberlain has not looked good since restart. Not looked good. Minamino came on, bounced around, did nothing really. Divock Origi came on, did nothing really as well. So I remember Liverpool's 5 subs, but I can't remember City's 5 subs though. Who came on? Cancelo, Bernardo, Otamendi, Mahrez. I think that's it though. I can't remember who else came on. Seriously, but great game, City, though. Great game, big win, emphatic victory, man. 4-0. I'm loving it. I know the video is long, and I know a lot of people probably didn't watch it to the end, or probably didn't even watch it because, you know, Liverpool lost. But it's a big victory. It's a big feather in the cap for Man City, getting the better of Liverpool, who has had our number for quite a few games. So, woo, I feel good. Right now, I'm about to go chop it up with Ryan LFC and Ajamu, a Chelsea fan. So look out for that video as well in the near future. Hopefully I get the video done. You know what I mean? Hopefully I get the video done. But we have to look forward to what's to come. FA Cup, Champions League, and finish off the season strongly. Liverpool, you know, like, look, I don't want them to beat a 100-point record or nothing. So all the best, man. You know what I mean? So guys, from my boy Dominic Rich, thanks for watching this video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. I've had a lot of people unsubscribed because probably a lot of Liverpool fans during the match. So thank you very much if you have unsubscribed. I appreciate it. I love it. Lose 1, you gain 5. Guys, smash a like on the video for this big City win. Let me know your thoughts on the match in the comment section down below. Let me know if I missed any major talking points in the game. And until next time, thanks for watching. Peace out. Rich Squad.